What is up, everybody? It's me, your favorite cyber box that rocks out of Richmond, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma. Monday, time to tear down, grab you some refreshment, back open a show full show. We got four, count them, four. Bring you full rock box. We've also got a world premiere. Say that again. A world premiere from Outlaw Devils. We're going to tell you a little bit later in the show. Let me know. Nice and loud. Oh, cutting in and out. I can fix that very. Alrighty. How's that? There we go, everybody. Sorry about that. We got it fixed. I knew exactly what it is. So we will start that again once again, folks. I am your host with the locks that rocks, Adam Richmond, your favorite cyborg, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma and a growing source of music news in the Green Country area. We've got a packed show full of tunes for you all, and we've got count them, four musical features to bring you tonight, including a couple from the ROK Box as well as a world premiere from the Outlaw Devils. We're going to take you to the eye of the storm here a little bit later in the show, but first we are going to go to the comments before we crack open a cold one, as we do at the beginning of every show. Thank you guys for letting me know where we were at on the audio. I was trying out a new filter that helps cut out some background noise and such, but apparently it was not working very well with the sound there. So glad we got that one straightened out. What's up, Lori Brass? I see Jerry from Outlaw Devils is in the comments. Good friend Jason Polk from Rockavet is also in the comments. What's up, Carol? Dan the Man. Tucker is in the comments. I see Camp Black Pearl is in the house. What is up, everybody? So glad to see you all joining me in the comments. Remember, folks, we are streaming across platforms. That means we are not only on Facebook Live, but on YouTube and Twitch as well. So welcome, everybody. Chime in no matter where you are at. I am able to see the chat across platforms. Now, everybody knows we are live on Facebook every Monday night, but you can also catch us on your favorite podcast networks as well. We are up to date. I just uploaded a couple of episodes last week. So with that being said, folks, we got one issue out of the way, so we fixed the audio there. Now, I do need to let everybody know to bear with me this week. This is going to be an interesting show. As many of you will know, I have an inner ear disorder, which causes a lot of vertigo and dizziness. So if I'm making funny faces on the screen or blinking a lot, that's because I've got four screens that are currently moving. So I'm dealing with a bit of vertigo and dizziness at the moment. So we are going to improvise. I've been doing this show so long, I can probably do it blindfolded. So today is going to be the next best thing. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the show. Let's do that by thanking our sponsors. First up, of course, is DEB Concerts, who answers the question, what do you want to do with your life? And Rocky will be doing this year at Rocklahoma. DEB Concerts is the folks that are proud to power the DEB concert stage inside of the Roadhouse. And this year, they are currently accepting submissions just like they have in years past. Once again, that's DEB Concerts at coxgiggity.net. They've only got 8 or 9 coveted spots, folks, but they've got over 200 submissions. So make sure that you are sending your best of the best. You're including your EPKs and information all about your band and your music and links and all of that great stuff. Now, while you're at it, you could also send it here to Surviving Rocklahoma. However, I don't have any pull with who plays Rocklahoma. So whatever submissions you send to DEB Concerts, that's the official route to submit your music to play a Rocklahoma stage. If you send them here to the podcast, all that's going to do is get you featured right here on the show. And you guys have been showing up in the ROK Box, and I have been exposed to some amazing tunes, and I can't wait to share them with you all. Next up, I also want to give a huge shout out to the official purveyors of porta potties at Rocklahoma at Born and Raised. The only place I know of where you can get your own portable restroom for your campsite at a music festival. And not only can you get your own portable restroom, but you can also get a swimming pool too. Now, normally the applications to reserve your restrooms or portable facilities for Rocklahoma and Born and Raised, those usually open up a couple of months before Rocklahoma, so make sure that you keep tuned right here at Surviving Rocklahoma. We'll let you know when you can you book a portable service for your campsite. We've also been known to give some away in the month leading up to the festival, so make sure you click that follow button and give at your service rentals a lot of love. Now, if you need rental services for a construction site, an event site, or anything where you may not quite have the facilities to accommodate the crowds that are going to be gathering near you, remember, if you book it, they will come. So don't be like that guy stuck out there in the dark needing to poo-poo, but he ain't got nowhere to go. Hey, buddy, what are you doing over there? Yeah, I didn't call at your service rentals. Also, want to say what's up to Camp Rock event. I am so proud. This is one of my favorite shirts. You can get your own shirt by hollering at Jason Polk or Christian at Camp Rock event, or not even Camp Rock event anymore. They started out as Camp Rock event and now have become a non-profit group with the sole purpose of getting that medicine that is music to our good friends and family in the active service and veterans and everybody who has put their lives on the line for all of us civilians. We want to say thank you, and we salute you. Thank you so much, Rockavet. And speaking of Rockavet, we are also doing a cool little contest running up through the month of May. And right now, what is going on is every episode, we give you a code word, and you save that code word, and at the end of the contest period, sometime in May, the two people with the most keywords will win passes to Rock the River 2024 here in Tahlequah at Sparrowhawk Camp. Man, guys, I can't tell you how much fun I had last year at Rock the River, and I'm so looking forward to being a part of it this year. And we want to thank our good friends at Rockavet for including us in this competition. So, as I said, every week we give a code word, and this week's code word is reveille. You know what it is? The trumpets. Let's hear it, guys. That's right. Reveille is the code word. Make sure that you put this someplace safe and save it, because at the end of May, you're going to use these code words. Now, need to know past week's code words? You just got to watch the previous week's shows or listen. Remember, you can find us anywhere that you get your podcast, including Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Audible. Also, want to give a huge shout out to the Rocklahoma bitches. But you know what? I tell you what, last week we had a great interview with Grammy nominated artist Pat Allison. So I'll let them do the honors.
Rocklahoma bitches!
That's right. They had so much fun. We had fun with them at the media tent, and the Rocklahoma bitches were proud sponsors of Surviving Rocklahoma last year, just as they are this year. And they donated a guitar that we got signed by all of the artists that we were able to link up with, or even just be honest with you, just flag them down to say, hey, sign our guitars. And you can find all of those photos of those signatures on Photography by Angel Lee on Facebook. You can also find the interviews of everybody we interviewed at 2023's Rocklahoma here in Pryor, Oklahoma, by going to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button while you are at our YouTube channel, though. Also want to give a shout out to the Big Old Bus, bringing you a bus full of debauchery to a music festival near you. A staple of Rocklahoma campgrounds. You can't miss them anytime you walk between GA and VIP. Big old orange bus with crowd of people hooting and hollering and all those things that we don't want to admit that we like to see on a swinging around on the backside of a school bus with loud music and beverages aflow, and it's just an amazing time. And they have also branched out to other festivals. They were at Rock the River last year, and at Rock the Equinox, they also busted out their family-friendly activities. So I can't wait to see what we've got come next from the Big Old Bus. If you'd like to sponsor the show, folks, just get at me, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We'd love to work with you. We've got some big things coming up this year, so we are looking to pick up a few brands to endorse us, help us out as we travel the country. It's so weird to say that today. We'll be giving you more details about our road trip 2024 here in a little bit later in the show. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm parched. Got a little bit of that cotton mouth. So I think it's about time to get us a little bit of a beverage. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and get ready for our weekly cheers. This week, as every week, is brought to you by Pryor Liquors. And in the last several weeks, I have been trying new brews courtesy of Pryor Liquors. And this week is going to be Aruna. This is a Belgian style wit. I don't know what that means. I consider myself a witty guy, so you all tell me. Now, let's see, where is this from? This is brewed locally, folks. This is brewed right here in Oklahoma City. Made on Earth by humans. www.anthembrewing.com. And once again, thank you so much, Monty, for hooking me up with these beverages for me to try. So this week's brew of the week is Aruna, brought to you by Pryor Liquors, Wines, and Spirits. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, that is good. Man, that is different than what we've been drinking this week. We've been doing, we've had a series of IPAs in the last couple of weeks. Man. All right. I like Belgian beers. Those Belgian folks know how to do it. So tell me, everybody, in the comments, how was your weekend? How'd you feel about that Super Bowl? Before we get into that, let me go ahead and go into the comments and see what you all have going on in there. If I can get it to stop floating around the room here. What's up, Jason? US. Lori Badass Brass is in the comments. What's up, Mr. Burdick? Joining us in YouTube. So glad to have everybody with us, folks. Look at that viewer count. I tell you what, folks, we are almost over the high score of the Super Bowl last night. Did y'all watch that? Super Bowl 58 took place last night between the Chiefs and the 49ers. I'm sorry, I was one of those folks, I really didn't care leading up to it. I'm a Raiders fan, and, you know, add insult to injury. Super Bowl in Vegas, home of the Raiders, brand new stadium, Allegiant Stadium, and then the Chiefs had to come in and win a Super Bowl. But it was a great game. I will give it that. I came in just before the halftime because I wanted to see the commercials, and let's face it, I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan. I have been since he went to Kansas City. I think he's a very professional guy. I really like the way he operates. Makes his mistakes just like everybody else does, but, you know, just kind of like me following Baker Mayfield wherever he goes, being that he originated from the Sooners. I picked up on Patrick Mahomes thanks to a good friend, Ricky Claire, and I've really enjoyed watching him grow in the Chiefs. We are watching the genesis of the next Tom Brady, and that's just my opinion. 28 years old, and he's already got 4 Super Bowl rings. I don't know how much more legitimate you can get than that. What did y'all think about the halftime show, though? Usher came in and had a couple of guests, including Her, the one with the chick with the badass guitar. Also will.i.am and Luda, Lil Jon, and others. I enjoyed it. I'm an Usher fan. I grew up in the 90s. Usher came out in the 90s, in the early 2000s. The first time I ever DJ'd was in a small bar here in Tahlequah. And when you DJ, you have to learn to love all forms of music. And that early 2000s area, I really liked what R&B was doing. There's a lot of great hits from there. And Usher, I loved it, man. Tell me you can't go in a club and hear Yeah and not get crazy. Now, I know a lot of folks didn't like it, mainly because it wasn't rock, and I understand that. But guys, don't take away from an artist just because it's not our genre. Now, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I'm going to take a couple of points away, mainly because compared to other halftime shows, it was lacking a little bit of a little extra, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't exactly, didn't have the grandeur that other Super Bowl halftimes have. So I'm going to take 1 point away from that, and the conclusion of it was really weird. It ended abruptly and kind of with a fizzle, so there was no like final oomph. So I'm going to take another point away from that as well. But aside from that, I enjoyed the halftime show. There wasn't, any politics in it. There wasn't any social statements. It wasn't controversial. So I call it a success, and it could have been a lot worse. Now, that being said, hashtag rock the Super Bowl. I mean, we need some rock music. Get some Foo Fighters, some Metallica. I mean, there's a load of rock bands that are just huge right now. And there's no reason why we can't have rock music at the Super Bowl. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm not a big NFL fan, so I'm just bitter like everybody else who loves a little bit of an electrical guitar in our music. So also, let's see what else we've got going on. Now, you know what, folks? We are already almost halfway through the hour. And like I said, dude, we have got a stacked playlist this week. So I'm going to go ahead and break us open the ROK box, dip in here for a submission, and this one comes... Okay, so our motto around here is loud, local, and live. But we do like to occasionally feature some folks from a bit of a distance. You know, we got some great friends from all over the place. You know, we've got Lynette Alman of Allison. We talked with them last week. We got a good friend, Ryder, who's been putting out some great stuff up in New York. And these guys came from Winslow, Arkansas. It's not too far, but it's you know, we don't do a whole lot of stuff in Arkansas. But these guys had an amazing sound, and I can't wait to introduce you guys to Whisper to Scream. This is Fall in Line. Once again, that was Whisper to Scream, a Fall in Line coming at you from Winslow, Arkansas. They rock the box. Do you want your music played right here on the broadcast? It's easy. All you got to do is shoot me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Include a downloadable link or a taste of your music and EPK. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. I would love to feature you here on the show and tell folks where to see you play next. So make sure you include those gigs of where you are going to be playing. Give them some love, folks. Let's see those reactions. Studio audience. That's right. Killer vocals, Jerry says. I agree, Jerry. Now next we have, let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah. This weekend we got a special shindig coming up. There's a lot of cool things going on in the weeks to come. I mean, I've got a couple of printouts of some of these badass flyers that I've been seeing going around, including on the 24th at Legends. Every bridge must burn. The Almas, Traitora, Kira, Shelter in Place, and In Fall. $20 ahead of the show. Let's not forget that same day on the 24th, maybe you're not going to be over near the Legends pub. Well, here in Sapulpa, Oklahoma, Sherman Connolly and Warpony is going to be playing at the Canna Cloud Wellness Center. $10 cover. Once again, that's Saturday, the 24th. Now, this weekend, though, weekend is, I cannot miss it. Now, this lady has been a very special part of the local music scene for quite a while. Not only because she's one half of an amazing couple and attached to a very talented musician in its own right, but you know, India was integral, was the mastermind behind doing the benefit for me, and anybody who's got that in them to do something that big for someone else without any expectation for anything in return, just because out of the generous of their heart, that tells me that's a beautiful soul. And she is going to be having an amazing party this weekend, Friday, at the Venue Shrine in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Going to be some amazing bands playing, including Off Division, Pariah System, Burn the Throne, Kira. Remember, guys, everyone is invited. Doors at 8 p.m., show at 9 p.m., and one of the other bands, I've been itching to play them. I was supposed to play them last week, but the software messed up and it didn't work. You know, gremlins, what can you do? But join me this Friday night at the Shrine for India's Rest in Peace to My Youth party. It's going to be that Dirty 30. And these folks are going to be helping her ring it in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Stilnoct with Wreck. Once again, that was ROK from Stilnoct. There's one of their more newest tracks. Make sure you go and check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and anywhere else that you get your music. Make sure you show them some love, just like the fake studio audience. Get me some emotes. Get some reactions up, folks. I tell you what, guys, we've been floating in the high 20s on our live viewers this whole way. Get me 5 more viewers. Share this video. And at 30 live viewers, I am going to pick a winner. And I'm going to give you a limited edition proud member of my local music scene t-shirt. And on behalf of Surviving Rocklahoma, thank you so much to Metalcore Clothing. Huge shout out to Lacey. And what's going on? Sorry about that. See comments popping up. Thank you so much to the Knights from Metalcore Clothing for taking on this latest round, latest batch of t-shirts. And so let's go ahead and share it. Once we get up to 30 live viewers, we are going to be giving away a t-shirt. Remember, folks, it pays to tune in to the show, and we not only that contest, but we got another contest going as well. I told you about it at the top of the hour. This one is for our veterans and active service men and women. We are doing a promotion up through May. We're giving out a keyword, a code word. You're going to save this code word, and at the end, the 2 people with the most code words will qualify to win a trip win passes to Rock the River. This week's code word is Reveille. And write this down or share this post. Tag a veteran or active service man or woman who is in the service, somebody who's proud to put their life and safety on the line and go above and beyond for the civilians like myself and many of you who are watching this broadcast. We are 3 away, folks, 2 away from giving away a t-shirt. Let's see those tags and shares. Once again, that was Stilnoct from ROK. They will be appearing at Rock the River 2024. They also played 2023. You can catch them Friday at the Shrine on the 16th. And they'll be back at the Shrine on the 1st, along with Hyperdosed, Lovely Machine, Shelter in Place. And man, there's just some great shows. There's also this really cool thing coming up towards the end of March. It's called 2 Minutes to Tulsa. And it's going to be 2 nights at 2 different venues. The first night, Friday, March 29th at the Vanguard, is going to be Night Demon, Nasty Savage, Artillery, Savage Monster, Screamer, Blind Oath, Intent, and She Hates Me Not. Huge shout out to She Hates Me Not. The band is in the comments right now. The next night is going to be at the Canes, Saturday, March 30th. Flot Sam and Let Sam, Jow Panzer, Omen, Hellfire, and Blood Star, and more. Man, that looks like an amazing show. I'm going to do my best to make it. Now, we've also got another thing that we've been so excited. We broke the news last week. We've got something coming up here for the show. We're going on the road again. Now, last year, we were invited by the fine folks that helped put on Rocklahoma and Rock Island in Key West, Florida. they invited us out last year. So myself and Angel Lee, of photography by Angel Lee, made the trek 1,500 miles across the country in a car. That was a long drive, folks, 26 hours. But it was totally worth it. We got to Key West, Florida, had an amazing time, and we proved not only to ourselves but to everyone else that we're onto something, and we're going to keep doing this show, and we love doing road trips. So this year, we decided we are going to go back to Florida. Now, I couldn't swing Rock Island this year, so I figure we're going to do the next best thing. We passed through Daytona last year. We could do it. We're going to go to welcome to Rockville this year. And oh my gosh, the lineup, folks. Motley Crue, Limp Bizkit, Foo Fighters, Slipknot, Disturbed, Jelly Roll, Queens of the Stone Age, A Day to Remember. I'm just picking names random off of this lineup, man. It's been a while since I've seen that many bands crammed into one weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Daytona, Florida. Welcome to Rockville, May 9th through 12th. Daytona Beach. Tech 9, Code Orange, Clutch, Black Veil Brides, Sum 41, In Flames, All That Remains, Baroness, Atriu, The Struts, Saliva, Amigo, The Devil, and Dirty Honey, Anthrax, In This Moment, Prime. I'm getting overwhelmed just thinking about it. I'm so excited. And we are so glad to be taking all of you with us, because we're going to cover our expedition to Daytona this year in Road Trip 2024. We're going to be bringing you sights and sounds from the road, thoughts from the road. We'll also be bringing you a fan experience from the music festival. I wasn't able to secure media and photo for us for the festival, but we will still be there as fans there for the first time, and we are going to be documenting our experiences, show it how they do it in Florida, the good, the bad, the ugly, and see what it's like there compared to our own beloved festival here in Pryor, Oklahoma. So I can't wait. So excited. And we are going to be funding our expedition by selling those t-shirts. And you know what? I'm going to give one away right now. So if you would like a proud member of the local music scene t-shirt, a Surviving Rocklahoma t-shirt, brought to you by Metalcore Clothing, drop the hashtag Surviving Rocklahoma in the comments right now. You see the hashtag, you don't see it in the overlay, but hashtag Surviving Rocklahoma. Let's see how many responses we can get. In the meantime, I think we are going to go ahead and do another musical number. Once again, hashtag Surviving Rocklahoma in the comments. I'm going to be picking one random winner for a limited edition proud member of the local music scene t-shirt. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this coming at you from the ROK Box. This is 10 for 10 with Moving On.
$50 short our lives to acclimate to this stagnant
yourself. I just can't wait for you to do it anymore. I love you, Robert. But after tonight, you're not welcome here anymore.
And once again, that was 10 for 10 with Moving On. And I saw a couple of folks mention in the comments West Coast. Well, I was telling you a little bit earlier about how every now and then somebody from a distant location, someone across the regions reaches out to the show. You know, Surviving Rocklahoma has grown in the last couple of years. We've expanded. We've reached audiences literally across the world. We Snakebite Whiskey. The Australians, they had heard of us, folks. Well, these folks, they rock the box, but they're not local. They are from Casper, Wyoming. Oh my gosh. Those whoever said West Coast in the comments, that is a very good ear because they are damn near close. Casper, Wyoming. 10 for 10, Moving On. Thank you so much for rocking the box via Joey Dietrich. Make sure that you check him out on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you get your music. A lot of love to those fine folks. Thank you so much. You know, we got some really things coming up in the next couple of weeks. We've got a couple of special guests that may be coming through and gracing our presence here on this show. And I am very happy, very excited, and very honored to be able to welcome on a guest that's going to join me next week. I don't think he's going to be live here in the studio, but I'm going to sit down and we're going to visit with Gimpy McGee from the Big Mad Morning Show on KMOD here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the Oklahoma area, and he has graciously agreed to join me and sit down and talk about the local music scene and the podcast and everything going on in our area. So we very much look forward to seeing Gimpy next week right here on the show. We are also we've been talking a bit with Lynn Hernandez, so we're going to be linking up with him in the next couple of weeks as well. He's got a great show. The Tulsa Rocks #4 is going to be coming up, I believe, in July, so be looking out for that on Facebook. Now, remember, folks, we love to feature music here on the show from local areas, local artists, and the only thing that we love more than playing music from local artists that we just love and respect so much, but it's when they reach out to us and they say, you know what, we're going to be debuting a track and we would like for you to debut it on your broadcast. And you know what? I said, well, hell freaking yeah. And these guys are no different. And a debut from a local artist is great, but a debut from my friends is even better. They helped us rock from our homes when Rocklahoma was canceled during COVID. They brought us a debut last year or the year before, I think, several months ago. And you guys love them. I love them. I tell you what, let my man Jerry tell you a little bit about this next one.
Hey, boys and girls. It's your old boy JP, better known as the ringmaster of the Outlaw Devils. Y'all are tuned in right here to Surviving Rocklahoma with Adam Richmond, the Locks That Rocks. I hope y'all are ready for this world premiere of our newest single, Eye of the Storm. I am, you are, we are the monsters.
Return to your homes. There's nothing to fear. Go back into your homes. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear.
Huge shout out to my boys, the Outlaw Devils, the bastard sons of rock and fucking roll. Because we are all the monsters. Huge shout out. Give them some love, studio audience. Give them some reacts. Throw them up there. Love them. That was amazing. That is the world debut of their new track, Eye of the Storm. Head on over to their Facebook for all the details. Make sure you check them out on all of those streaming networks. You know, folks, we are winding down the hour, and I want to give them some love, especially my man, G Nasty. He is in the comments now. They were so excited about that track, and as I said at the beginning of the hour, I'm sure by now a lot of y'all have noticed, you know, my eyes and funny expressions and stuff as I'm trying to focus. I deal with the inner ear disorder called Meniere's disease. It causes extreme vertigo and dizziness and stuff, and this is one of the few shows that I've done my best to power through and attack and entertain you guys, because this show is very much therapy for me. Music is medicine, as my friends in Rockavet like to say. And my man, G Nasty Gary, is one of the folks that I look at for inspiration. When we did our Rocklahoma from home broadcast a couple of years during COVID, the man showed up several days from getting out of the hospital. Dude had a heart attack, or was it a stroke? One or the other. I mean, dude could have died that Tuesday, and that Saturday was doing multiple performance as we recorded that. So just as all of those amazingly tough, talented musicians say the show must go on, the same goes with life. And I try to apply that and try to practice that myself. And thank you guys so much for bearing with me as we went through all of that. It was been a long hour, but we got there. But that was the Outlaw Devils. Thank you guys so much. And I want to give a shout out once again to my sponsors. First up, DEB Concerts.
I wanna rock!
Thank you so much for powering us here at the show. Also, At Your Service Rentals for sponsoring the show. And huge congratulations for, no, I'm butchering this name, Jen Douge, who used the correct hashtag and won herself a nice little t-shirt, a proud member of the local music scene. You can also get your t-shirts. Email survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Include your mailing address and your shirt size. I'll send you a payment link. We'll send you your t-shirt. Those shirt sales will be funding our trip to Daytona, Florida. Remember, folks, if you would like your music featured here on the show, Surviving Rocklahoma, submit your music and include where you're going to be playing. survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We would love to feature your music. Also, like, follow, subscribe. Those numbers matter, and we are bumping our numbers up, folks. Once again, At Your Service Rentals, thank you so much. And DEB Concerts, Rockavet. Remember, folks, the code word Reveille. That code word is your key to win passes to Rock the River. That code word for active servicemen and women, or active or veterans. Save those up. The two folks who have the most keywords when we pull the plug in May will qualify to win those passes. If you need a past week's word, you just got to watch a past episode. You can find all our past episodes on YouTube or Facebook, anywhere that you get your podcast. Huge shout out To the Rocklahoma bitches.
Rocklahoma, bitches!
Proud sponsors of Surviving Rocklahoma. Also, the big old bus, bringing a busload of debauchery to a music festival near you. If you'd like to sponsor the show, shoot me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. But with that being said, folks, remember, folks, stay on the positive side of life. And as always, rock on.